Greetings, mortals, and welcome back.
So, I was thinking about doing the
3DO.
whatchamacallit thing. The Chaos Conspiracy mod. It turns out it's a mod for Might and Magic 6, not Might and Magic 7, which explains a lot. But, let's see. But I've decided that since it was requested over on the YouTubes, I am going to be doing Might and Magic 8 Day of the Destroyer first. So this is going to be a fun thing. I don't know what patches I have installed. I know that I have a patch that allows you to create like the full party yourself, because I prefer that to the hireling system that this one has. But we're not going to be using that because
good. You should take me.
I am the best.
we are going to be making a solo cleric go through this because that sounds like a nice thing to do to someone. So, in terms of stats, I'm not sure what stats I want for them. I'm going to go ahead and get Spirit and Mind Magic because that is... In terms of monetization, I think that's the best initial setup. So I'm going to be dumping a lot of points into accuracy. I'm going to be dropping my int. We are going to be looking at, do I want to do anything to might? I think I do. I think I want to pump my might. And I think we're set. So we're going to start with this. We're going to see how this goes. Now, I did a bit of research, and I think that honestly the cleric, like a solo cleric, is the best option that you have for like a solo character run trying to go through this game. It's the lack of the fly spell is going to be rough, but we're going to try it anyway. So let's see, we're just going to do it. Okay, so first things first, we are never going to have access to Wizard Eye. So who are the good guys and who are the bad guys? Okay, the pirates are the bad guys. I remember this now. Pirates are bad. Imagine that. Okay. Wait, what? No! Why did you hit that? Let's load the autosave. And, okay, so we have to change a couple things. So first of all, is there a way to turn off mouse look? Because I think I did mouse look somehow there. God, is there a way to turn off mouse look? How do you turn off mouse look? Ugh. Well, I'll have to worry about that later. At any rate, we should... Oh, we probably should have equipped a weapon on her, huh? Wow! +5 identify monster skill right off the bat? That's actually pretty good. We're going to go ahead and... That face is so gigantic. This is so clearly oversized. Okay, so... What are we doing here? We have Bless, we have Detect Life, we have Telepathy, we have Fear, we have Weakness, and Heal. Okay, we will go ahead and set this as our default spell because we're going to need a lot of that. And I don't know what other restrictions we are going to put into play.
Have a seat.
Oh, can I play Archimage already? So this is not Ashcore. We'll call this Silria Solo. I didn't even put the character name into the title, even though it is alliterative.
Have a seat. We'll be right with you.
We should... I'm fixing this. I don't even care. I'm gonna break the game. It's gonna be awesome. Silria's solo support slaughter. Did I even click the update information? I don't think I clicked the update information button because I'm a dope. So it's a good thing that I just decided to do this. So... There we go. Oh yeah, that's just like what I want to see. Yep, that's a totally broken... How do I get... Okay. But I just saved it, we're fine. Boo! Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. So we can load up... Is there a quick save button?
Have a seat. We'll be right with you.
I can supposedly play Archimage. I probably should have looked at what the requirements are. I think it's 30 tower. Let's see here. We have... I'm going to do the play again, because play again is always a good idea, and plus magic is always a good idea. Oh, shift is really sexy. Do I want... I'm going to use this. I don't want to use this because I don't want to waste it. Because all I have to do is wait a turn and I should be set. Yeah, we're set. Boom, Sanctuary, we're done. Okay, so we got some money. And what skills do we need for her? I don't think she can get Arms Master at all as a skill. So, we get Expert Earth Magic here. One cool thing is that I don't have to worry about who's getting what, because there's nobody else. It's just solo. Whoa, my god, that's 3 extra spell points. Okay. And this well is probably something that I'll want to use for resources later. Yellow Fever. Okay, that's a Grandmaster Spear. And in this one, it automatically puts the people that you see... Yes, this is going to be a solo game. We're doing a Silria solo. So it's going to be a good time. I'm really looking forward to doing this one, actually. I hadn't intended originally to do a solo, but we're doing it now. I need to pack some things and leave. Okay, well, you do that. So, Grandmaster Regen. We have another quest. Holy shit. Do you have the idol? Well, I don't think so. We just talked a second ago. And... Okay, so got something to talk to somebody about. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to go to Frederick Talamere and talk to him about this. I must quickly escape these islands! Alright, well, that's easy enough. Got +2 intellect. We're going to go ahead and activate all of these barrels before we... Okay. So we can save the game. Now, the other thing is that I don't remember this game very well at all. I've only played through this game a few times. I haven't beaten this game like 1,000,000 times like I have with Might and Magic 7. So it should be a very interesting time to see how this this all plays out. So Fearsome Fetishes. Well.
Fine relics and curios.
Are you sure? Fine relics and curios.
The finest potions available.
That's not what I'm looking for. Cures and curses.
Tombs of knowledge here.
Tombs of knowledge? Those are the worst kind of tombs. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get the learning skill because I was thinking I'd get the merchant skill first, but screw merchant skill. We need to clearly have learning skill first. So we've already been over here. Have we gotten everything over here dealt with? I think we're fine. Okay, so we are going to see how this goes. I'm just going to let these people duke it out, I think, for now. Because these pirates are really, really weak compared to the NPCs here, so I don't have to worry about it too much. How much? Oh my god, I've already got enough experience to level? How did that happen? I haven't done anything yet. Wow, okay, so me and a pirate are getting in a pissing contest, and he is winning. Oh! I just got pwned! Yeah, the interface is a little weird on this one. So I'm already eligible for level 2, which is surprising. We're gonna go ahead and pop over here again. This is gonna be rough. Like, I knew that... I knew that already that it was not going to be a cakewalk, but this is going to be pretty painful, I think. I can save this. One guy just beat the crap out of me. So you are... God damn it. Okay, I really need to figure out how to turn off mouse look. So... Shit. Is there like a hotkey for it? Okay, so one of you guys in the chat, can you Google this for me? How do I turn off mouse look on Might and Magic 8? Because it is... I just got hit in the head with a meteor shower. Okay, that sucked. That was too close to the thing. So how are we going to handle this? Holy shit. The Buccaneers seem to be winning. Because if you have mouse look on, it doesn't automatically, like... I have to actually, like, right-click directly on the pirate. So... Shit. Okay, that was close. Ha-ha! I have all the skills! Ha-ha! Now, who just shot me? Who did shoot me? I don't know what I just took damage from. This is so weird. Okay. Not having Wizard Eye is making me sad. Okay. So I'm going to try to clear out all of the enemies that I run across. We're actually getting a huge amount of experience, actually. This is...
too easy.
Like, serious business. No! You kill-stealing bastard. And then he waves his sword in my face. Whoops. Need to reload. I accidentally attacked the Lizardman soldier instead of the pirate. Accidentally. Fucking stole my kill.
Took your worst.
No. I did take your worst. I did. Very hard. Okay. I do have the Greyface patch installed, I assume, because I usually do. So it's my assumption that I have Greyface patch installed, because otherwise I wouldn't have mouse look on this thing. I don't know what I have installed on this, because I actually did not... I just don't know. Damn it. Kill-stealing bastards! I'll have to tinker with the ini file. Is it... Okay, so the next time I get killed from it is when I will change it. And I don't know how long it'll take before that happens.
I've never seen one.
Oh god, that is so infuriating. I don't know how anybody has mouse look active in these games. Yes, just stand there and wave your sword around while a pirate attacks you from behind. That seems like a great plan.
A scratch.
Shit. Yeah, baby. You better run. And then I missed. Haha! It's not a keybind, but yeah, basically the mouse look was something that was added in because modern gamers refuse to not use their mouse for everything. You know, it probably has something to do with the fact that most people are right-handed, so obviously using their right hand to use the mouse to handle the camera and things like that just makes sense for them. Whereas for me, it's like the standard controls just make sense.
Too easy.
Yeah, the melee kiting skills. It's all about the melee. Punching in the facey. Okay, let's heal ourselves. Ah, okay, let's not go any further that direction. I love how slow they are. And I have, like, no armor, so I have no ability to, like, dodge any of their attacks.
Too easy.
Alright, save this. How far are we? Oh my god, we're almost eligible for level 3 already. So, I'm gonna get myself eligible for 3. This is cool. Oh man, getting quadruple experience is very cool in a game like this. So, I'm very curious to see what level I'm gonna end the game at. Because this is gonna get really out of control. So, this actually might not be as hard as I anticipated, because I'm gonna have so many skill points and I'm gonna have so much HP. It will probably be even worse than I had anticipated due to hit stunts and things like that. Oh my god, my wounds begin to heal at an exorbitant pace. Okay. I was expecting something. I wasn't expecting a complete heal. Okay, that's better than I expected it would be. Okay, so we've got $727. And we're going to go clear the rest of this island. So we need to get the disarm trap skill. Bear in mind that this is not going to have the same restrictions that my other playthroughs have had. Because it's a solo run. I'm going to try to maintain as much of the restrictions as possible that I had in the previous ones. I'm not going to use a bow. I think that would be way too cheesy. That's a restriction that it's like, if I have to equip a bow, then I might as well not even pretend that I'm doing a challenge run, because bows are trivialized so much. Ooh. Well, that'll be nice. I'm also probably not going to be using too many consumables, but any stat increasing items, I will 100% use the crap out of. So I'll actually use that pure speed potion. That'll actually help me a lot. Plus 50 speed at this point in the game is a big deal. Especially for a cleric, because clerics are just so damn slow. That is a lot of these guys. I'm gonna drag them into this other pack. Is this other pack still alive even, or did they actually wipe them out? Oh wow, it looks like they wiped these guys out. Okay, I thought the lizardmen were kicking the crap out of these guys, but that's not the case at all. Oh god, there's another one, isn't there? No, it's just this guy. Okay. He's enough. Oh.
You'll pay for that.
Jesus, it's fucking here. Okay, I am going to go train. What time is it? Am I going to train? Oh no, T doesn't give me time. Of course, the kills these bastards. I didn't even see where that guy got damaged from. There we go.
It took your worst.
Oh god. No! Oh, he died. Alright. Alright, so, that was scary. My wounds begin to heal, though. Oh, man. So this is going to be a very, very interesting run. So we've already got enough experience to hit level 3. So that'll give us a pretty sizable increase in our max HP. The other thing that we need a lot of money right now because we need to get the leather skill. Or the chain skill. Chain skill's better, but I don't know if I can run into any chain here. We also need the shield skill. Because right now we are super squishy, and we shouldn't be this squishy. This isn't normal. The reason that we're this squishy I guess I probably shouldn't be dragging the pirates into the city. Oh
You'll
shit.
pay for that.
Mistakes were made. I'm probably gonna die. Maybe not though. Yep. That's it. And I pretty much know anytime I get hit anytime that they attack that I'm gonna get hit because I have no armor class. So actually I am going to head back. Ooh, is this? Yes, +2 might. That gives me an extra point of damage. I like it. This is refreshing.
The finest potions available.
And we can get access to that stuff. Oh, right. I don't know why I'm standing right over here. Okay, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
So we need... There's a lot of skills that we need access to right now. I need identify item because I can't use anything. I can't use any items unless I've actually got the skill for them. So this is interesting because this part of the game is not actually any harder. Like this is the normal difficulty of the game right now. This is just what it looks like. There we go. Alright, so we're going to run back and heal up. Because we can. And we're getting pretty good experience here, actually. I mean, it'll obviously be faster once I can start clearing through things without, you know, dying instantly to them. Spirit Magic Expert and the accompanying heroism spell will be a big deal.
scratch.
Okay, so... But until then, we're just going to have to make do with healing up at the fountain periodically. Eventually this fountain is going to run out of energy, but when it does, I just am going to go train. And I don't know how to check what time it is. Okay. Save the game. How are we doing? So 3,600. So yeah, I think I... Oh my god! Do these just respawn infinitely? Because this is the same pack that I just
You'll
fought.
pay for that.
These might respawn infinitely. If these respawn infinitely, then I'm not going to be able to clear them out because they respawn infinitely.
I've never seen one.
I think you have. Oh.
I took your worst.
Okay. I'm gonna go heal up. Okay. This is sad. Oh god, that's bad. Oh god, this is not a good place to stand. Oh god.
You'll pay for that.
Ha! Gotcha. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Called it. Alright, so I'm not gonna go that direction because that's gonna spawn a bunch of enemies that I'll have to fight. What we're going to do is go over this way. We can finish this guy off here. Oh! Miss. Double miss. Triple miss. It was not a triple miss. Okay. We did see a thing over here somewhere. There it is. So I'm going to see if I can unlock this chest. And I can. So, in addition, the items that are in here are automatically identified for me, which makes my life easier. So we can... Alright, so the other thing is that I want to save this. I want to grab as many... So those things have respawned. I wonder what the duration of their respawn is. Basically, I need these reagents in order to be able to make the potion that guy was talking about. So we're going to go over this way. We now have 1,400. I don't think I am going to allow myself to use items purchased from stores, but you're so slow. That movement speed. I honestly think that they should have a peg leg. Like, I think that the pirate, they have the claw hand, but they should seriously have a peg leg just to just because they move so slowly that it seems like obviously they have a peg leg, right? Like, clearly this person is a one-legged person coming to try and chase me, because no one with full, you know, utility of their legs is going to be moving this slowly. Certainly not in a combat situation. Oh, nice! So we got a shield. We got walking boots. So we technically have an armor class now. Armor class! Yay! So we got the boots. Oh, we have a helm as well. That is an ugly, ugly helm. So our armor class is now 4. That's good. This is a 2-5. Boom. 1 extra never mind. It is 2 extra max damage. Whoop. That is not good.
Took your worst.
Okay. Took your worst, and I'm taking it all the way home with me because that hurt, actually. That hurt quite a lot. So we're going to go get the speed potion hopefully soon. We have a lot of reagents on us. I think that those things, they look like catalysts. They look like they're the right color for a catalyst, but I think and I hope that they're actually a blue thing. I can check. Yeah, they're used to mix blue potions. They're gray. I don't know why they were given gray coloration for something that's meant to be a blue potion thing, but whatever. Haha! So, I now have a pure speed potion, and I am now a god. So, you'll note that my armor class went from 4 to 13, and that's always good. So, we're now going to be substantially harder to hit, so I should be able to actually stand in melee a little bit better. It looks like these just respawn like on a timer or something. So I think that they will inevitably just wipe out the lizardmen. And you'll eventually just decide, you know what, I'm just going to run past these guys rather than kill them over and over and over and over again. Alright, so we can save this. And we need to pick up some skills. So we have the merchant skill to pick up.
How may we serve?
Cha-ching. We have the merchant skill. We now need to go to the armor people. And the armor people should give us what we need here. That is expert earth magic. I don't see any like expert self magics available here. I also don't see the. Where's the? There it is.
I'll ready you for battle.
So bow and staff skill.
Tombs of knowledge here.
Interesting. Okay, so it says cures and curses, but you can't actually. There's no cures there, and nor are there curses. It's an elemental guild. Elemental guilds are not the same thing as self guilds, people. Because both cures and curses would be elemental. Like a curse would be like spirit magic. Well, actually, this is an elemental guild, and spirit magic would be... Yeah, I know what I sound like. I'm just complaining because I want my skill. Okay, so expert air magic. So you can really get a lot of elemental stuff here, but as far as I can tell, this place is bone dry on what I'm actually looking for. One second. Ugh. Oh! So we can get our luck up to 17. That is always useful. And let's see. Anything else that we need to do? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. What time is it also? I can't tell what time it is. How do I tell what time it is? Okay. Oh, that's probably what Ash was talking about when I was asking about the seeing what time it is. Let's see. Is it under Z? No. Oh, is it only if you press R?
It's not open yet.
God damn it. Okay, so we
It's closed.
are now going to have to survive the night because I took too long. And so now we need to overnight without access to what we want. So one of the things that we want is we want the chain armor skill if we can get it. The other thing that we want, and again, I'm just going to avoid these guys because they just keep respawning, and I don't think they will ever stop respawning. I think that this is a continual spawn point. Spirit Slayer, Exterminus. No idea what that's referring to. Boop. Let's actually see. Ooh, I like that. That sounds nice. Alright, I'm going to make an attempt to finish clearing these guys out before I run away like a coward. And don't you mind me, I definitely will be running away like a coward, it's just a matter of when.
Too easy.
That was a 12 damage hit.
You'll pay for that.
Will he though? Yes, he will. Are you trying to get me excited about all of the equipment that I can't actually equip?
Too easy.
Too easy. Okay, so we cleared this out, and we got all the stuff from these. And we're going to go heal ourselves at the fountain. Then we're going to come right back over here. Unfortunately, I did not find the armor shop until after it was closed, so I don't have access to the shield skill, and I don't have access to the leather or chain skill, either one of which would be really, really powerful for me right now. Yeah, I haven't actually changed my rule set from the previous one, so if you look at the Might and Magic 7 run, the only difference in terms of the rules from this one and that one, for now, because, I mean, I'm probably going to have to break a lot of those rules eventually. But for now, the only real difference is that I allowed myself to use the Essence of Speed. So, permanent stat buffing potions and things like that, I am going to allow myself to use on this run. But aside from that, I'm going to try to do it with no ranged weapons, no resting, no this, no that, you know, just stockpile all of the same restrictions that I usually do. And we'll see how it goes. So, in terms of stuff like all areas cleared on first entry, that stuff's going to be really rough. I'm sure that at some point I'm going to be forced to abandon that rule. But maybe not. It's entirely possible that with a solo cleric, you'll just end up with so many points in self-magic skills that you don't actually die. And a cleric is pretty durable. Oh, yeah, you're right. No, I can't actually reach those areas. That's correct. I would drown. I wouldn't be able to actually reach them in the first place. So I'm hoping that there's some water walking enchantment, the way that there was in the in Might and Magic 7 for boots. Because if I can get a water walking enchantment on my boots, then I won't actually be screwed later on. Because right now I'm not going to have access to elemental magic. I'm worried that I'm going to run into another pack. Shit.
Too easy.
We are doing fine. Everything is good. And it's time for you to... Why can't I... Those guys ran off the map.
Too easy.
Farewell to your corpse. Your lovely, lovely corpse. Okay, we're gonna save this. That is too bad. That's gonna cause problems for me. Okay, so we're gonna save this. We're probably gonna blow up. We're not gonna blow up. So we got a leather jerkin. We got a tower shield. That's good. We got a club, which we could use to good effect. I'm still going to definitely not allow myself to use clubs, because I'm pretty sure that that would be a little overpowered. Let's see here. Actually, maybe not. I think that the Greyface patch actually did fix that, so since I do have that on, I think it wouldn't be that big a deal. Do I need any... I'm going to need to be very...
I don't know.
I need to be a lot pickier about what items I'm taking on this now. I seem to recall that there's actually a lot of those quests to get like a potion of like essence of blah blah blah. So ooh, expert merchant. Expert plate, which I can't use. Expert body magic. That I can use. That I can use to very good effect. Okay, so expert body magic is right here. That is a big deal. Oh yes, that is a good thing. So, oh, I failed the game of luck. So this is Master Arms Master, which we will never get to use, unfortunately. Yeah, I already saw the expert merchant. I saw that person before the expert body magic. Okay, so what else do we need to do? I guess we could go into this temple now. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm gonna go back to town first. Oh shit. Okay. We're gonna go back to town first to heal up. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to be level... Okay, that's it. Just wait here, and then he'll move over. Yeah, keep going. Keep going to the right. He's a good boy. It's a good boy. It's a dead boy. That's what you are. Dead boy. Okay. So, I might be a slightly violent person. I already completed the Black Potion quest. I already did that. See? 63 speed. So let's see here. So we've cleared out the majority of this area. It's going to get really, really rough when we get into that temple. This area out here is pretty simple. I recall that the temple was actually like legitimately difficult. I recall it being legitimately hard. And that was with 2 characters. But, to be fair, I'm going to be a level 1 cleric, and level 1 clerics with 0 mana are super powerful. So, you know, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out great. And it's going to be very exciting. I have enough experience to hit level 4. But... Excuse me. But that's not going to happen until morning. And I'm not allowing myself to advance the time to morning for now. Again, you know, these are restrictions that are in place for now. And at some point, I guarantee I'm going to start getting rid of these restrictions because they're going to be just too difficult. But for now, I mean, for this part, you're basically solo usually. I think that you usually have... Actually, there was somebody came and talked to me. I'm going to go talk to the caravan master because somebody talked to me that said something about the caravan master. So I'm going to go to the caravan master. So what is it? I don't remember. I do not remember what I was saying. Okay, so I think that was just some guy telling you to go talk to him so that you don't forget to talk to him. Where do you go? Okay, that's not a terribly useful teleporter. Not terribly useful. Alright, so we'll see how this temple goes. I have a suspicion that it's going to go badly, and that I'm going to die horribly many times. The enemies in here do have ranged attacks, but they are melee AI, I think. They're not ranged AI. Which means that you can't really just pin them in a corner. And the standard strategies just don't work for you because life is pain. And then you die. Usually over and over again. But it might not be that bad. Again, this is a place where you usually come here with only 2 people. Hey, Celestial.
Let's go in.
Oh, you usually have 3 people in here? No, I don't want to travel with you. Screw you. So you usually have 3 people when you're in here, including one of which is a knight. So, yeah, that's a problem.
A scratch.
Oh god, and they can hit me from there? That's not good. Alright, I'm actually going to reload the autosave. Okay, so...
Let's go in.
No, screw you. Okay. Let's do it. You can have 5 people total in your party eventually, but you have to actually have 5 NPCs that are available to you, and I believe at this point you only have access to the cleric and this knight who joins you here. So you should only have 3 characters at this point. I don't think that there are any default characters in the Adventurer's Hall at the start of the game. Oh, there's 2 available in the Adventurers Guild? Well, never mind that. I guess I'm clearly completely wrong. So, this is why you don't listen to me, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to go over here.
A scratch.
And we took a little bit of damage, but not a lot. And we can come down here. That is so many of these things. Okay. Okay, the first thing... Okay, I'm actually going to save this because we managed to get through. We took a little bit of damage, but not a lot. And I don't know where these... Oh my god, hello.
Too easy.
Seriously?
Too easy.
Okay, so we can apparently fight them here.
You'll pay for that.
Okay, so... Okay, that should not have hit me. But apparently we could... Apparently we could, if we wanted, just sort of fight those things in a position where they can't fight back. I'm not going to do that for right now, because I think that that was a little... Forgot about this. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man, that was great. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh, that was bullshit. It didn't actually jump. Because of the way that things happen when you're decreasing in elevation, sometimes when you try to jump, it doesn't actually jump because you're technically in the air. Because your character doesn't fall at the same speed that the object does. That's not good. These things are so shiny. I'm gonna die. Okay, so this is trouble. Okay. Okay, we are going to try to just get across here. There we go. Oh, this is chest. So this is gonna blow me up. Yep. So we are not going to be looting any chests in here yet. We first need to get ourselves to... Oh, I guess actually the inn probably... No. You know, I knew there was a trick in there somewhere. I'm like, this is definitely not going to end well for me. I think I remember this room now, but I do not remember the actual solution. It might just be... Oh, God. Oh!
Pay for that.
I see. Okay, I'm going to have to reload because I'm actually going to die. Let's see. So you need to have high enough perception to see the actual serpent thing there. Or... How far in can I go? I'm actually wondering whether I can just jump across. Oh! Never mind. I'm a dope. This makes it a lot easier if you just look up. There we go. Okay, so we can save the game. I do like that it's on the ceiling, though. That is a good, cool mechanic. So... No. No, bad. Oh. But yeah, in some ways, this game wasn't as polished as the previous games, but there is some really, really good stuff in this. Like, these traps are so clever and so creative. Like, I am really happy with the kinds of traps that we're running into here. Oh shit, I fell in. Oh, I died. Oh shit, I fell in. Let's see. Oh, it closed again. That makes my life easier, I guess. Do I want to open this door? Just two shot. Okay. This place is so rough when you're solo. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, we're not opening that door. We are not opening that door. Okay, we need... I think that we are actually going to do...
We can't.
I can't tell what time it is unless I hit R. Oh, that's not the way. Let's see. It's horseshit. That is one thing that I'm annoyed by, is that the time thing is gone completely. No! Is it this way? I guess it should be. Yes, okay. I guess I could just look at the minimap, huh? Oh, you guys can't even see the minimap, can you? Actually, you can. Good. It's a good thing that the... okay, that is interesting. These guys are just packed around the entrance here. Just packed. Oh, no. Gotcha. Nailed it. No. Don't hit for two. Yes. Okay. So we've cleared those out. God. Point at radar. Oh, I have to just hover over this. Okay, that's fine. So it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure that it's after 2 o'clock in the morning now. Nice. Okay, so we're going to be able to clear out this pack. Not that way. I do like how every time I reload, this guy, he's clearly just following me around. Oh god.
Too easy.
Please die. Okay, not you. I was talking to the serpent. Not you. Okay, so... Whiff, slam. Okay, that was bullshit. No. I was thinking that it was using a melee attack, so I was just like, well, I guess I'm kind of boned if it hits. And then it just uses a ranged attack, and it's like, well, I could have dodged that. It's so painful. Oh, man. There we go. There we go. Got it. Okay. How are we doing? These are not worth a huge amount of experience. They're not very strong, to be fair. They are not, but... The problem is that thing just comes around a corner and the lightning bolt is such a fast attack. Okay, so we took that one out. God, how much HP do we have? 4. Scary. How are we doing? We got... It's hiding behind the wall. It's like... He has no idea what awaits him. Okay. The misses. The misses are so painful. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Okay, well. Even if I didn't die, it would still basically be death. They can't accept it. Okay, so... Snake Dancer. I'm not sure if this counts as dancing. I think I would have to be doing a little bit better for it to count as being a snake dancer. I think maybe snake bait might be a slightly more appropriate name. Come on.
Too easy.
There we go. Get wrecked. I just need to hit it. It's like, miss, miss, miss. No, I need to hit you at some point. There we go. Okay, we got it. We just needed to hit it twice. And I think we're actually clear here for now. Go ahead and activate this. Nothing here. Okay. Am I weak? Ha-ha! Cha-ching! Wait, is this the exit? This is the exit, isn't it? Is there gonna be... Yep. Lovely. Oh, they can't get through the door? Well, you know what? You having trouble with the door there, friend? Ugh. Mouse look! With. There we go. What are we doing here? Okay, so I'm actually going to save this. And we're going to try to get to a better location. Works. Okay, so we're going to be able to clear these out. Oh god. Yay!
I've never seen one.
Okay, we got the Silverman Elder down. And so I think
We must leave.
we haven't cleared this dungeon, so we are going to have to come back here, obviously. But we have made it to the other side. So we could leave the area if we wanted, but we don't. So what our goal is to do now... we need to get the Anointed Potion. We need to get... the Idol of the Snake, Prophecy of the Snake. We need to find Ithric Tongue. And wasn't there... There's a guy somewhere. It's actually almost 5 a.m. So we are almost...
No space.
Okay, so... Cure disease, cure disease. So we have 6 potions of cure disease, which is enough. We
I can't use
do
that.
not have the shield skill. Okay, so when we have the shield skill and we have access to bless, we have access to some more healing capabilities and things like that, we should be in a slightly better position. I believe. So how are we doing on EXP? We have a decent amount, but not as much as we want. That didn't help me at all. This is also less than helpful. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna... We're just going to walk over to the other places again. That is a lot of friends. So, I have 6 of these potions, which I can deliver to the 6 places that are on the outer aisles, and that will be this quest done. In addition, when I come back, I can pick up the shield skill. I can pick up the leather skill. I might be able to pick up the chain skill, don't know, but I definitely do need to pick up the leather skill. I can then train myself up. And there's another 3 over here. So once we finish this up, we should be in okay shape. The yellow fever epidemic is over. It's over. So, we can go turn this quest in. We have 3,800 bucks, which we can use to good effect. 1 second while I turn it on. Been sitting here without air conditioning for this whole time, which not a great plan in Singapore to sit around without air conditioning. But you know, I'm full of not great plans. Okay, so I'm hoping to get an SP regen item at some point soon, but we'll see how long it takes before I get that. If I do get one soon, then this run will actually get really easy. I mean, not real easy, but that's going to make the run a lot easier than it is right now. I think the speed at which I get very specific items will have a significant impact. I did not even see the guy who hit me. I was not expecting that at all. I did not think that there was a guy that was that close to me. Let's see here. The problem is that they spawn on both sides, so... Who even hit me? Did somebody shoot me? Do they have a ranged attack? I don't think they do. I guess they're just like close enough that they're like hitting me from under the thing or something. Yeah, they don't have a ranged attack. I know that. That I do know. So, just gonna bypass these guys. There's a spear on the ground. Scary business. Okay, we should be in the clear now. We can save the game. Boop. And we can turn in the yellow fever quest. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to go to the tannery. There we go, leather and shield. So I cannot learn chain yet, but oh, that's cool. So this in this one, when you put on like armor, it actually color swaps your entire body, not just the. It doesn't just put the stuff on the position that you're in. So, okay, we've got 29 AC now. That's a lot better. We're eligible for level 5. So now we need to go to Islin. Which is... he's somewhere around here. The mountain of fire will consume us all! So expert air magic, expert leather. We don't want that. Does this okay. So it looks like I get the experience for that before I even turn it in. So I was wondering about that because I'm like, I didn't have 10,000 experience before. So we're going to have 4 levels that we're getting right now. That should help us significantly. So we're starting here. We've got 32 HP and 18 spell points.
In for some good job.
With your skills, you should be working here as a teacher. So 32 to 40, not that huge a difference, honestly. Okay, we can go ahead and get body magic up to expert. And spirit magic, because let's face it, that's just a really good idea. So we can get expert in leather, but I don't think we want to do that. The other question is this leather actually worth it, considering the recovery time penalty? I would say probably. It's not a guarantee, but it's probably worth it. Now, the other thing that we need to do is we need to get the disarm trap skill. That's the other thing, is that I actually just realized... I might have just screwed myself over. I can't get any more skill points. I can't get any more skill points than I have right now, and I might have just prevented myself from getting enough disarm trap skill to open the traps in there. I might want to reload, actually. Yeah, I'm going to reload the... Is this before or after I spent the points? This is after I spent the points. Fuck. Okay, so... hopefully I can actually open the chests that are in that dungeon, because if I can't, I'm going to be very, very upset with myself. There has to be a self-magic guild here. Is there another entrance to this? They can't call this thing the Cures and Curses if it's literally only elemental magic. That doesn't make any sense.
Tombs of knowledge here.
Why called Cures and Curses. Let's see. Okay, so that's odd business. Odd business indeed. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to go to the True Metal. And we can sell all this crap. And what else do I need to do? Oh right, there's all this stuff here. I forgot about this. Caravan. Okay. So, since we have brought this caravan safely to its destination, that means that we can take the money, or take the stuff and sell it. Who was it that... Somebody wants this. I'll just have to find out who. Let's see who isn't it. So we sold some Tobersk brandy. So we can buy the fruits here, and then... It's the end of the world! The mountain will consume us all! Okay, so how are we doing? We've got way more crap in our inventory than we want. We need to pick up the... Okay, right. I need to go to the inn. So the inn is... where? It's on the other side of this. Okay.
The finest potions available.
So where is the identified item skill?
Have a seat. We'll be right with you.
Okay, so where do I get the disarm trap skill? Confused. Can she not learn disarm trap at all?
Tombs of knowledge here.
Oh. I think clerics might not be able to learn the skill disarm trap.
I'll ready you for battle.
I think that's what it is. I think I cannot learn that skill. So, first thing that we're throwing away is the restriction that we have to be able to actually unlock the chests in order to open them. Because we would not be able to open a single chest in the entire game if we had to do that restriction. So, there we go. I cannot get the disarm trap skill at all. So, fun thing. That said, maybe the perception skill will save me. I guess we'll just find out. This... Alright, so we're going to continue on, and we're going to go and backtrack. I don't think regeneration counts as disarming traps, my friend. That's not exactly the same thing. Okay, there we go. On the plus side, it doesn't matter whether I do this on one person or the full party, because one person is the full party.
I took your worst. Too easy. Too easy.
Okay, so we cleared that. Okay, so we're just going to backtrack a little bit. Save the game. And we're just going to basically teleport back and heal ourselves, because we can heal ourselves back up to full HP if we TP back. And that way I don't have to waste my healing until I'm feeling a bit more comfortable. Or until I actually get the expert body magic skill. For that matter. Let's see here. Where is the fountain? So the fountain's right here. And that's pretty close to, but not quite full HP. How long is this bless gonna last? 33 more minutes. Alright, so I can cast Bless 15 times if I handle things like this. We should be in pretty good shape there. And there's not a huge amount of content in here. Not a huge amount of content to worry about. I have to clear this room. That room is going to be a big, big problem. Okay, but the rest of the content I don't think should be too bad. We should be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and drop down here again. Or not, I'm just going to run straight across. Standing in the wrong spot. There we go.
Too easy.
Okay, so once we get these things into melee range so that they're not using their spells anymore, they actually have a really hard time hitting me now. I have 28 AC, 29 AC. It's actually really hard for them to damage me now. So that's very good. So these are going to have a difficult time hitting me, which means that I can potentially... Are we already... Okay, so we've got... this room here. Oh, shit. So I'm going to pop over here. I'm actually not going to fight here. Oh, God. So one came from behind, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not going to cast a heal on myself because I actually want to come from the other side. So what we're going to do now is we've cleared something akin to a path through there. So we're going to grab this fire protection, which is useful for the, I think, the weakest of the thingers. And we can get expert body magic. So, boom. Alright, so... Oh, okay, so that isn't something that I get there. So 4 to 12 damage. We have a 300% margin between the highest and lowest damage that we can deal, so that's not good. But
Too easy.
okay, that's way more enemies than I want to fight right now. We're going to pop down here and see how many follow us. Because some of them are going to go along the sides, and some of them are going to come down. Save it up. Oh my god, there's so many here. Can I hit you? They are attacking me from here, so... Okay, we should be set.
Too easy.
So we've cleared out this pack. So this area is done. I can't actually win that challenge right now. I need more luck than I have.
Too easy.
Okay, so
Scratch.
scratch indeed. And I am content to largely sit in melee with these because they are robbers. I'm actually curious if there's a... Is there a secret if you actually get all of these? Probably not. Okay, so what we're going to do now is... pop over here. We've now cleared a huge section of this temple. We basically just have the hardest part of the temple left. So, you know, there's that. And yep, that is going to be some shrubs. Okay, so how am I going to open this door? And successfully... What I want is for maybe 1 or 2 to leak out. That's much more than 1 or 2. Wait. Oh, right, this is the wrong one. Okay. I'm like... Shit. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. Whew. So here's a question. I don't think I'm actually going to get enough EXP to restore my SP. I think I might need to cast Bless. Oh god.
I took your work.
Nope. Cannot accept that. We're gonna have to... Okay, so that's the weakest form. All fine. So we cleared another one. Where's the rest? There they are. Sneaky bastards. Okay. So, we cleared that. I don't think that's the whole pack. Oh shit. Okay. It's starting to get cheeky. And let's see here. Let's save this. How many more in there? Okay. We still have Bless, so I'm going to save this. How much longer do we have Bless for? 41 minutes. Yeah, we need to use this.
Scratch.
Shit. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's good. Okay. So we should be able to pop over here. And...
Took
Oh,
your
shit.
worst.
I thought that was running away from me. So rather than heal myself, which is going to require that I heal myself twice to get myself back up to where I need to be, I am going to pop out here and heal myself out here, and then I'll recast Bless when it runs out, because that's much more mana efficient than the other way. I'm actually going to use two. I am concerned that I'm going to run that out, especially when I start unlocking these chests. Unlocking. We're going to be using fighter disarm traps. The classic fighter disarm. Oh, Jesus, there's another one in here. Okay. Did I grab an idol? No. I haven't looted anything in here yet. Let's cast. There we go. So I was thinking that the elders were actually the highest level, even though they're smaller, but it's not. The warriors are definitely stronger than the elders. So we'll save this.
Took your worst.
That was not good. Okay, well, let's go heal. Healing time, healing time. It is time for healing time.
Let
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at that kind of stuff after I've finished up with the actual combat in the area. Then I'll be worrying about like clearing all the chests and things like that. For now, I'm just trying to get all the enemies down. 1,800 more EXP to level. So. So we can save this. There should be one in here. have the ability to cure poison right now.
I took your worst.
Jesus. Wow. Just boop, boop, boop.
A scratch.
Damn, man, this warrior's messing me up. This one is just beating the crap out of me.
A scratch.
I'm gonna reload it. I'm gonna describe this. Okay.
You'll hate.
Why is this one warrior out of all the warriors beating me so badly?
A scratch.
Save this. Okay, so we've gone through all of those. So we can now go into this one. That'll close this. Oh, great. Oh, great. We found a new friend. This is the wrong door.
You'll pay for that.
Jesus. Okay, well. Things are sneaking up on me. Okay. Whew. So we will probably. Ah, Jesus! Run away! Run away! There's a warrior on us. Alright, I'm actually gonna go heal, and then I'll come back. Oh, God. Not having Wizard Eyes is terrifying. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to handle the fact that I'm not going to have access to fly. At any point during the game. Because I feel like at certain points in the game you kind of just need to have fly. So I am concerned about that. Because I don't think that the hirelings exist in this one the way that they did in the previous ones. Save the game. Say hello to my little switch that closes you. Okay, so key here is that I want to do this properly, which means opening this one next. I should probably cast Bless. Yeah, my life's gonna be a lot more painful if I don't have Bless. Okay, well, the fact that that thing didn't kill me is remarkable, considering that I didn't have Bless. And I had Bless for the previous one, and the previous one kicked the crap out of me 6 times in a row.
I took your worst.
We've already lost almost all of our space to work with. There we go. You can't just keep missing. Eventually they will catch up to you.
I took your worst.
Because they're very slow. These are very slow. but there's limits to slow. Okay. Save the game. And we can go heal again. Go and heal, go and heal. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna definitely level up one more time here. And we won't have to worry about increasing our skill at disarm because we don't have the ability to. But I'm wondering if I want to. Let's take a look at it. I can only get my perception skill up to expert. So I have a suspicion that I'm not going to be able to use perception as a de facto disarm trap. I don't think that's going to be a thing that I can do. All those heraldries. Okay, we're gonna save this. Alright, so we save the game. This is the wrong way.
You'll pay for that.
Oh shit. Oh. I did not deserve to survive that. That was so sloppy and bad. Okay. Sloppy and bad. Sloppy and bad. Arctole is nothing but sloppy and bad. Okay, so we can heal up. We're gonna do it twice. And I am happy that we will be able to train, because if we couldn't train, that would be bad. But with the ability to train, I'm pretty sure we'll have plenty of room to maneuver here. Okay, so we can go here. So we just got ourselves beat up by the weakest of these, because we are sloppy and bad. Sloppy and oh! We are so sloppy and bad that we actually walked ourselves in a corner. Okay. We just did it again.
I took your worst.
GG. By which I mean, no, not at all. Nothing about that was good. Complete lack of skills.
I took your worst.
So, bear in mind that you're not actually supposed to try to actively fight every single one of these Serpent Man warriors. They're actually supposed to be a punishment for choosing the wrong door. Okay. Oh, I don't have Bless active. Well, that explains quite a bit, actually. Now, I don't have very much HP, and I don't have Bless. And that had the desired effect. Not desired, but the expected effect. Wait, what? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong side. Okay, let's go in here. Alright, I'm actually going to cast Bless again. And I'm going to basically just... I think it's faster to just reload if I screw up than it is to walk all the way outside and heal at the fountain. Shit. Alright, so we're just going to fight this way. So we've already done both of these, right? Yep. So that one's done, this one's done. So we can do this one now. It's like, no! The slow, oh so slow march toward death. There we go. Save the game. Moving on. And let's see, so cleared that. We now have one more section here to do, which has like normal enemies in it.
You'll pay for that.
Well, so I now need to basically I need to execute perfectly every time, or I'm in deep shit. Oh god. Ugh. And I don't have any additional AC items that I can get, so. And I completely botched that. Oh shit! Well, I pinned myself in a corner like a joke. And I got what I deserved as a result. I burned myself in the corner. I buried myself in the corner. That's interesting. I'm actually going to save this. We're going to spot the safe spot there. Because that's the other thing that I could do, is that I could be doing like safer kites where I get to a safe location and then work it that way. Oh, I could even just be a real me and do that. Because if they bury themselves in this corner, then I can actually just jump out toward them. Oh my god, there's so many. This place goes so deep. I had no idea just how deep this place went. We're actually going to see whether we can use this mythical corner to our advantage. The answer is kind of. That's not good. That's not good. Save the game. How much? What are we on Bless? So we have 19 minutes on Bless. And once the Bless wears off, we will we'll look into going to go heal. Oh, shit. I didn't think that I'd actually screwed that up. I thought that I was too far away, but that I definitely just jumped right into it. The key is that you don't want to be in melee range with them. You want to be in your melee range, but not theirs. Because if the second you get into melee range, they do their animation. You can't stun them out of their animation. so many in this room. I didn't realize. I keep getting taken by surprise by. There we go. Let's see here. So yes, we've cleared this room now. Cleared. We've cleared one section of this room now. Oh my god. There are 3 of these things. And we're basically at the point where any attack against us is fatal. So... cleared them out. Oh, good. So I'm gonna go back and heal, which is good. And there's a lot of enemies in this area. I had no idea there were this many in here. I was thinking this was gonna be just a few levels deep. This is so deep. It just goes so far. There's so many of them. It's so crazy. It's like, no, not another depth. No. Why is everything so deep? I don't think I even... I was thinking that I had, you know, was like, there's no way I'm going to run out of charges on this. I 100% could run out of charges on this thing. There's I don't know how many charges this healing thing has, but it is entirely possible that I'm going to run out. And I do not want to run out of charges. So. Pop over here, 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 pop to here, pop over here. Save the game and pop over here. And then we got a nice little dead end. I forgot to cast Bless. If this thing hits me once, then I'm actually going to reload. Called it. Shit.
You'll pay for that.
It's fine. It's only 2 extra hits, so it's not really that big a deal. It's a little troublesome for the non-warriors. Oh, that's interesting. I got a ring. It's probably not identifiable.
I don't know.
Huh. Okay, so I do not have that identified. Interestingly enough, clerics can learn the identify item skill, right? They don't not have access to identify item, right? That would be crazy talk. That would be total insanity if they didn't have like any ability to. I'm super afraid right now that I'm not going to be able to identify anything the entire game. I wonder. Because I haven't seen this skill as an option, I don't think. Have they? Okay. You cannot keep missing forever. If you do, you will die. And dying kinda sucks, so don't do that anymore. Just hit it in the face, and it dies. Okay, so done. So now we just have these two. Ouch. But yeah, I do think that some of this shit. Jeez. I think that some of the mid game is actually going to be reasonably simple. So because as soon as I get access to some chain, like, I'm actually going to be really hard to hit. And I'm going to have access to regen the second that I have access to an expert level body magic guild. So okay, let's try this again. And I'm actually way too far back. I'm going to save the game here. Did I open this one? No, I haven't opened either of these. Shit. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Okay. We got the warrior down. We can get ourselves in a safe position. We can save the game. We can pop in here, do a Yahoo, and die. Or not. Okay. This is so deep. I thought we were almost done with this dungeon, but this is like most of the dungeon right here. It's just going through this this passageway. So we've got two more of those warriors here. One here. And we're gonna die to that one, because I'm cool like that. Also, what is this once again I've cheated death stuff? It's a message that made sense in Might and Magic 6, and actually hasn't made sense ever since. Like, in Might and Magic 6 it made sense, because as part of the plot, you cheated death, right? Like, you barely escaped with your life. At the very beginning, like, before the game starts, in the opening cutscenes. So, that made sense. This person is a caravan guard, who, as far as I know, has not actually, you know, had a death-defying escape of death. Death-defying escape of death, yes. Use those words. Wordsmith. Whew. Life is sad. Okay, so we are going to pop in here again. It's gonna be fine. I think we're almost done. Because we've gone pretty deep already. And oh right, I forgot that I had saved his after he had gotten into the thing. You really need the hit stun. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I just killed myself. Just dumped myself in a corner. Because if you don't get the hit stun, then they will catch up to you eventually. So you really do need to get the hit stun, and if you fail to do the hit stun, then they get a free attack, and if they hit, then you die. And life is sad then. And they also get a free attack if you screw up like that. Fun fact. Okay, so yeah, this is a different angle than I thought it was. It's really, really steep angle for that one. Go over here. Save the game. Shit, missed. Can we try? No, we're not. Okay, good. Whew. So we were able to clear that. And no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well. Okay, so that door is going to be a problem. Just a little bit of a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to go heal, because we have actually worn ourselves out of Bless. It's 1:30. We have how much mana? It's 1:30 in the morning. So I think that we should be able to just keep doing this strategy where we cast Bless, and then when the Bless wears off, we go heal ourselves. We can probably pull small groups out through that door. If we can pull them in small packs, as opposed to pulling the entire thing at once, I think we'll be able to slowly whittle our way through this. So the run will start to speed up dramatically when I get access to regeneration and get access to heroism. Because right now I just don't have any way of increasing my damage output. So even as I gain levels, I'm not really gaining that much power. I'm not really doing that much. So I actually don't know if I need Mind Magic skill at all for this run, because I don't need Cure Paralysis. I mean, what would be the purpose of Cure Paralysis? If I am paralyzed, I can't cure paralysis. So I might not need to invest anything into Mind Magic early on. Are you capable of coming up? Yes, you are.
A scratch.
Oh god, there's more. There's more coming. Oh god, there's a lot more coming. Oh, I didn't actually cast Bless. Well.
It took your worst.
That sucks. Oh man, that was some bad luck. Wasn't exclusively bad luck, but bad luck played a pretty major part there. Because those are not super powerful. Like, they do not have that much AC. And the number of times that I missed those, and then they hit me, was a little out of line with the expectations.
A scratch.
Maybe not that much out of line, now that I think about it, because I don't
Hey,
actually have
for
Bless
that.
active. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Too easy.
Okay. So we cleared out 3 of these. We're actually going to go out. We're going to save this first, I guess. And then we're going to go out here. We are going to heal because I got myself beat up. And then we are going to... we'll cast Bless before we do the next one. And we should be able to clear this out. I don't think there's too many, like, actual Lizardman warriors in there. Or not Lizardman, Snake Man warriors. So since I don't think there's too many of those, I think we will have an okay time here. But it's going to be okay. But yeah, regen will help a ton in this. But clerics do have a reasonably low amount of HP. So while being able to cast regen... Oh no, it's actually... So regen in this is actually substantially weaker than it is in the other one. It's like way weaker. So a Grandmaster level regeneration effect in this is actually equivalent to... Is it equivalent to? I think it's a little worse. I think that a Grandmaster regeneration in this is actually worse than a expert level regeneration in 7. Like, the nerf bat came down hard on the regeneration spell. So, let's reload because I can't cure poison yet. But the other thing is that I should hopefully be able to just aggro small numbers of these at a time, clear them out, and then move on to the next group. So regeneration won't help as much as you would think, but I think I'll be fine.
I've never seen one.
This is a Superman Elder, and
You'll...
Okay, we're gonna actually reload this because I forgot to cast Bless there. So we're gonna save this. We're going to... We're gonna aggro far more than we had intended. We're gonna save the game actually because we've got pretty decent position here. Because as long as we can stagger these a little bit, we don't even have to stagger them a lot.
A scratch. Too easy. Ha.
It's 3 damage hits.
Too easy.
There we go. Okay, we can save this. We finished up. Ah! There are a lot of these ones. Holy shit. Oh god. Hello.
A scratch.
I do not know how I survived that. Okay, he's fleeing. I'm saving. Fail. I didn't give myself the angle I needed. Wow, it turns out the kite is a lot shorter when it's a serpent. Just like in the weakest versions of them as opposed to the strongest versions. The strongest versions have a much longer kite. Okay, so I think that we're done. We just have that thing that's running away. Got a gemstone here. And we can save the game. We can go over here. Prophecies of the Sun. Cha-ching.
I don't know.
So, this is a quest item. Someone must have thought highly of it. How are we doing? 15 minutes on Bless, which is less time than a single kite will take, I believe. So, have we finished this section? I think we have, actually. Yes. So we finished this whole section. We need to do the left side here, but this right one from the entrance here is actually complete. So we can open this door. There might actually be enemies that are going to come out of there at me at some point, but that's fine. And we can go turn in the prophecies here. So we can turn in that quest. We can take a look at our Ooh, it's almost 5 a.m. So as morning approaches again, we are getting ready to level up. We're actually almost able to level up to 7. So we have almost 2 levels worth of EXP right now. Can save the game, and we can turn in the Prophecies of the Sun. We should be able to level up to 7 after we do that. That guy will be over here somewhere. Here he is. Okay. No, this is else. Where's the crazy guy? It's not that guy. Are you? Where are you? So this is not that quest. This is a totally different quest. So there's 2 separate sets of prophecies in this place. So, okay. I guess I'm actually going to sell some of this stuff. Do I have to wait until 6 or is 5 sufficient? Okay, so let's see what else do we need to do. So I've already picked up all the skills that I can learn here.
It's not open yet.
Yeah, it's 6. So yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna clear out a little bit more because I have plenty of time. And I still do have the MP, or the SP rather. So hopefully the next place that we go will have like body magic stuff and things like that. So we can have an easier time. So let's see here. So we're now going to be going, oh geez, hello friend. Let's go ahead and cast a nice little bless on ourselves and then cast a nice little punch in the face on this guy. Okay, never mind. It's not here.
You'll pay for that.
Can I actually...
You'll pay for that.
So that's a no. So what I was curious about was it looked like this guy was not... Yeah. It's not going to work that way. I was wondering whether I could just pin him in a corner, but there's no way. Bloop, 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 bloop. Jump scare indeed. This is not a good direction to kite in. This is a very bad direction to kite in. I decided to kite it straight into the trap room. It's like, yeah, that's gonna work for you. Good plan, buddy. Just kite straight into the death. Shit. Are you kidding me? And it's such a tiny hit, too. It's such a tiny hit. I think that was the lowest damage hit I've seen out of any, like, time that I've gotten hit by a Servantman Warrior. Shit. Just the littlest hit. Done. Done, done, done. Killed it dead. Okay, so we've opened this. Moving on. You are a friend. You've got a friend in pain. And let's see. So we know that this is a dead end. So let's clear up this dead end first. My life's pain and peace. Okay. Okay, so we cleared that. And we have... Sylvia's solo salutations. No! No! Why can't I hit you? Why can't I hit you? I am blessed. You are not. This is not how it's supposed to work. This shouldn't be ending like this. Gotcha. Okay, so that one's toast. And we just have another group in there to deal with. No problem. So we've got a warrior and a little one. Little same pack. Guess that's totally kosher. I totally don't want to kill you for doing this. Okay, save the game. No!
Too easy.
Gotcha. Okay. Done. Done, done, done. And is that? Yes. We now have enough EXP to hit level 7. So that's going to help us a pretty decent bit. Not as much as I'd like it to help me, but it'll help me a decent bit. I'm thinking that I might want to get my mace skill up to level 4, actually. Oh, I don't have the ability to bless anymore. For well, I don't have bless anymore. We are going to cast our last bless because I don't see any reason to. I don't see any reason to leave and then come back. Wow, I'm just boned here. Oh, okay. That's the reason. Okay, so basically what was going on there is I'm waiting for my attack to go off, and I had just cast Bless, so my recovery was not up. So that was why that was so consistently going badly for me, see? So she doesn't actually have... There we go. So we're going to save this. Okay, well that was really dumb of me. It took forever for me to make that turn. Really rough. Shit. No! I had like a perfect kite for so long and then just miss. There we go. Whew. Okay, we finished this. The question is, do I want to try to finish that? I think I might as well make an attempt. Because it can't go that much deeper, I don't think. So we'll try to clear through here. Life is sad and then you die over and over again. I'm really having bad luck with that second hit. Oh man, so rough. But yeah, it will get better, and it'll get better very rapidly. The my damage output right now is like horrendously bad. Well, it's not that bad actually. It could be much worse. Like if I was like a sorcerer or something, I'd have really shitty damage. So it could actually be substantially worse than it is right now. But once I get access to heroism, that'll be good. Once I get access to to expert mace, that'll actually help a pretty decent bit too, because it'll increase my minimum damage without requiring any spell casted. So the problem with heroism is that it's actually quite expensive. So
Too easy.
if I'm trying to get as much done as possible in a day, I'm not going to be able to have heroism active all day. That didn't have anything in it. That's surprising. There's 3 in this room, so let's go back here. That's me dead. No. That's me dead. Okay, so there's 3 of them in that room. We can pump over here. Okay. Should actually save this. because I've actually singled out the warrior alone. And I know I'm going toward the wrong way, but it's not a big deal because basically I would either die before I reached it or I would kill him because of the amount of HP that he had left. Because if I miss him over and over again, like, it's not... One of the keys with the way that melee kiting works is that with only one target, with only one character, it's much, much harder. Because, well, I say harder. The actual mechanical skill doesn't change any. But the enemies just... If you don't hit stun the enemy, they will get into melee and hit you. Like, a melee kite is not a perfect kite. If you get hit... Or sorry, if you don't get the hit off to hit stun them, then they continue moving at full speed toward you while you're moving at half speed away from them, and they just catch you. Even if it's a slow enemy. Like, these are not fast-moving enemies, but it doesn't matter. I actually screwed up the kite there. That was my bad. But even for slow-moving enemies like this, if you do screw up, or sorry, if you do miss the enemy, they'll catch up to you and just hit you. And there's nothing you can do about that. There's no way that you can melee kite in such a way, I don't think anyway, that would allow you... I guess maybe if I turned up the sensitivity so that I could turn around faster. Because if I turned up the thingamabobber, this is on smooth. If I turned it to this, you can actually turn so fast that I could potentially do it. But I find it very disorienting to try and turn with that, and so I just stick to smooth. So there are only 2 enemies left. So once we finish up here, we'll have the ability to go to somewhat more interesting climates, and we'll start to get more cool stuff going. But bear in mind also that the only reason this is anywhere near as hard as it is, getting through this dungeon, like just getting from the beginning to the end, was not terribly difficult. I died a couple of times, but like, for the most part, getting it through this dungeon isn't actually that bad. The difficulty is if you're going to try and clear the dungeon, then it gets really hard. So what I could have done is just gone out the other end, gotten on the boat, and went to... I have 1 hit point, and we are in the green. We have cleared out this dungeon completely, it looks like. So we're going to... check back this way. Actually, we don't need to check back this way. We're fine. We're going to leave the dungeon. We're going to go level up, and we're going to get some good stuff done. So we can't obviously loot any of the traps because we have 1 HP and 0 SP, which is, I think, the appropriate thing. Yeah, that took way longer than I anticipated. So I do apologize for that. I mean, I don't know how the way that I would have made that go faster is by not taking on quite so many silly restrictions on top of the solo portion. But you know, it was fun for me. I hope it was enjoyable for you guys as well, watching me die over and over again. But I do know that tends to get a bit repetitive, especially because of the fact that it is it's partially RNG dependent.
In for some training?
Oh, I can't level. I forgot I can't level because this is oh no. cannot level up because I've reached the level cap. Okay, so yeah, I know you were joking, but at the same time, I also do, wish that wasn't taking quite so long, because you have to implement it correctly. It's not like it's entirely just RNG, but you have to implement correctly, and then you're maximizing your chance to get a success, as opposed to implementing correctly just giving you the win. So something around here supposedly opens the door. And I actually do remember this, I just don't remember where. Is it that? I think it might be this. It was not that. Is there anything here on the ground that looks inappropriately placed? Oh wow, I just blew up. That's good to know. Yeah, so now we should be able to hopefully get the stuff. I'm wondering if I should increase my perception to 2, because if I have 2 perception, I might actually be able to just dodge the stuff. Yeah, so that's not what I'm looking for. I don't know. Because this right here, there's this symbol here. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so that's it. Okay, we found it.
Look out.
And we got the idol of the snake.
Sorry, no more room.
Or we might have gotten the idol of the snake. You know what? Yes, we got the idol of the snake. Excuse me. And we're just going to bring the idol of the snake back to turn this in. So, I'm curious to see what level we end up as. Let's see. Hiss. Okay. And do we have... We do not have space for this, so hopefully I can give it to him from my cursor. If I can't give it to him from my cursor, then I might have some trouble. Let's see, that's the altitude. The guy's name is Hiss. Hiss. Where are you, Hiss? Tisk. There we go. The entire spell is useless. Yay! Nice. Eligible for level 8. So we can now level up to level 8, which is good. I'm going to look at, see if I can get the identify item skill. If I can't get the identify item skill, I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do. should be... Yes, Fearsome Fetishes is where I think I would learn it, I think. I think it's where I think I'd learn it.
Find relics and curios.
I can learn Repair Item. I don't think I can actually learn... Oh. That is trouble. So I don't think I can identify items myself. I think I have to actually get... mistakes might have been made. I was looking at the combat potential of clerics, and I'm like, yeah, I like this. This looks like a good solo class. The lack of ability to disarm or identify seems moderately troublesome. How is it that they can't identify item? Because they were good at identifying items in the previous games, I think. I think that they had access to, like, expert identify item or something like that. This is weird. So, we finished up in there. And are these actual chests? I don't know if these are even actual chests, but I'll find out. It is!
Almost had it.
It's an actual chest.
I don't know.
And you're never gonna know. You are never gonna know. Okay, so here's a problem. I don't have any SP, so I can't actually heal myself back up. So what do I do about this? I guess I can... And can I learn more than... No. I can just learn normal Arms Master, but normal Arms Master is actually sufficient for my purposes. Just... That's interesting. I wonder what this does. Does that make it so that they don't fall anymore? Because that would be boring. What was I doing over here? Oh, I was looking for chests. Okay, so... Okay, so those 4 buttons did something, but they didn't do that, so I wonder what they did. Okay, we're going to go ahead. We've saved the game. We're going to hit
A
Perception 2.
scratch. Look out. I don't know. I don't know.
And we now have a bunch of shit that we can't identify. So
Sorry. No more.
I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I don't know what I'm
Sorry.
going to do about the
No
fact that I
more
can't
room.
identify anything. I might... I guess I have to allow myself to use vendors to identify, which is going to be very weird.
I don't know.
Save the game, and this is not going to end well for me. Called it! And, okay, we're going to go back over here. You know how I was able to identify that is that I had the prophecies of the snake and they foretold my death. So we're going to go back, turn in the prophecies of the snake. Yeah. I'm not going to restart. I like this. I think that it's going to be an amusing playthrough because, like, it's a solo cleric, which is such a weird concept. And the concept of just like, oh, well, I guess I'm just going to have to face plant into traps and I'm too dumb to identify anything is actually very amusing to me. So...
I don't know.
Here we can.
I don't know.
So we
I
have
don't know.
gauntlets here. I'm wondering Yeah, I'm okay with just identifying stuff in shops. I don't think it's that big a deal.
I'll ready you for battle. Come back when you're ready to buy.
Cretin.
Cretin.
Find relics and curios.
Okay, so... So let's identify this. And that's actually really good for me.
Do come again.
Okay, so we've got some really nice looking gauntlets here. No, there are no hirelings. I don't think there's any hirelings in this game at all. Because the hirelings are your party members. So you can't just hire random people to do like odd jobs the way that you can in the other ones. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting run. Okay, so we need to find an anointed potion. Oh, I guess I should probably talk to Rotnax. Alright, we're set. So, how close are we? We are not to 9 yet, but we've got... So, the anointed potion is not here, I don't think. And we are going to heal up over here, and then we're going to loot the rest of these chests, I think. And then once we've looted these chests, we can move on to the next area. Once we move on to the next area, we can hopefully get ourselves in slightly better shape. I wonder what these prophecies of the sun are for. Because they sound like a cleric thing. I don't... It's not the promote... It can't be that easy. Like, it can't be this is the promotion quest for the cleric, right? Because that would be funny. If I just, like, oh, well, I've already completed the promotion quest for my cleric. Woohoo! But I kind of have a suspicion that is what that is. So, how are we doing? We've got 2 perception skill.
I don't know.
Boom!
Look out.
Look out! Indeed. I didn't jump far enough, so... Whoop. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of boots.
I don't know.
Okay, so we've done that. And now we can go back upstairs.
Almost had it. I don't know.
Okay, and now we need to leave again. Unfortunately, we still have 2 more chests left, but it shouldn't take too long for us to go back out and heal and then come back. So we should be pretty close to done here, and then we can move on. In the next location, I think we can pick up the regen spell. That'll help us a pretty decent bit. It won't be too crazy, because I think it's literally just like 2 HP per 5 minutes or something, which is not a lot. It's marginally better than regen items, and regen items in like Magic games are notoriously weak. it's actually weak enough as a skill that it's like, or as a spell rather, that it's like I might as well just have made a character who has the regen skill naturally. But it's okay. It's all fine because she also can heal herself with proper healing. So let's see here. We've got that one. I think the one that we're missing is this one in this corner.
Almost.
That would be a yes.
I don't know.
Okay. So, save the game and continue on. So we've already got like 16,000 gold, and we've only completed like this first dungeon. So we're doing pretty good financially. Save the game.
Almost.
Get ourselves that.
I don't know.
Okay, we can save the game and move on. So we finished up with the Temple of the Snake. And we can now move on. And I just realized that the perception skill allows you to see the thing on the bottom as well as the thing on the top. Interesting. Okay, so how are we doing? It is 3:15, and I believe that we have finished up this area to our satisfaction. Now, we cannot complete the other two dungeons that are here. They're just not possible because we would not be able to even reach them, much less complete them. Two more. Actually, I think there's like 3 more dungeons. There's more than that. Actually, there's a ton of them. But we can now go to Ravenshore, and we are actually going to reload this because we need to do our classic save. So. Dagger, I am done.
Come aboard.
So we're heading to Ravenshore. Okay, so we got +2 might permanent, +2 intellect permanent, +2 more intellect permanent, 2 luck permanent, I like that, +2 accuracy permanent. All those are good and useful. Save the game. Walk. Forged credit vouchers. I don't think I need forged credit vouchers. Oh, we got our horseshoes. Horseshoes. That's not a horseshoe. I think that's a horse poop. Looks like a horseshoe, but it's not a horseshoe. Are there only 2 horseshoes per stable now? No! Master plate. Oh, okay, so he wants me to go get some artifact. Seems a little over-leveled for me right now.
Our sanctuary is open to you.
Are you a vampire?
A benediction to you.
She looks like a vampire. Okay. Ooh, shiny. Boop. Yay, +2 intellect. I'm so glad that I'm getting all this intellect. So we've got a crystal sitting here. Expert meditation. Hey, speed! Save the game. +25 might. That's very useful. Let's take a look at her. 10 to 18 damage now. I like it. I like it. Master Docket. You know, I never actually got the artifact treasure in Might Magic 7. I didn't bother. Pirate raids. Okay, so boop, +2 luck. Master Dagger. There's the training place. What time is it? It's 4:35. We need to go train.
Practice session just started. Excellent.
Okay, so we gained 3 more levels. I'm gonna save the game in case. So as if there's like, as an example, a mace expert. Boom. So that's +4 damage done. So we've now got 9 to 17 baseline. We can get that increased by, and I'm going to right now, by going over to this well and getting the +25 might. So where's the well? There we go. So 14 to 22 damage. Yes, please.
Sure, we got spells.
Sure, we got spells. Do you have useful spells?
Sorry,
Yes.
no more room.
Yes, you do. Okay,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I'm just gonna drop this.
Sure, we got spells.
No space.
Okay.
It will serve.
So I can now cast
Sure,
regen.
we got spells.
Cure poison.
It will serve.
Sure, we got spells.
We got heroism.
No space.
Preservation. We
I
don't.
can't learn that.
Oh, right. Okay, so we need to get expert spirit. Save the game. Save the game. And I'm hoping there's a spirit magic expert here, because if there isn't, my life is going to be sad as I wait for that heroism to become available. The Vault of Time. Okay.
I don't know.
Do I
I
have...
don't know. I
Yes.
don't know.
So we have a bunch of stuff that we want to identify. So this vexatious whatchamacallits seems like a place that I should probably go to if I can find it. Okay, so here's needful things.
Selection of heirloom artifacts.
So both of these boots appear to be the same. This hat is very expensive, so I think I'm going to identify that. And that is a thought, so we
I
can
don't know.
sell it. And I figured that that was probably just not useful, but and we need to keep that. And we are set for now.
Come back soon.
I can't believe I can't even learn the identified.
A library of magical knowledge.
Okay, so there we go. So we're sitting on 38 AC now. I like that. Ooh, nice, a chest that we can blow up on.
Almost had it.
Yeah. No, that's not true. Don't lie. Do not lie. The crystal, Empire Ocean, expert sword. I want to join you. Nobody can join me. I'm Solo. Silvia Solo. So let's see how much. Hovering over here, this UI is actually like legitimately way worse. Like, not being able to hover over this to see my current stats is weird. Okay, so we can go across the bridge now. Guess we can check this. Is this... Okay, we got this already. So, I think that we've talked to everyone on this side. So we're going to go over to the other side, talk to everyone there. How are we doing? 14 to 22 damage. That's so good. See, that's without heroism. With heroism, we'd be doing like 20 damage minimum or something like that. No, we'd be doing more than 20 damage. Cheese! Well, if you're looking for cheese, I dare say you find it in the churches of Eep. You know, mice like cheese. Well, this rule also applies to the Ratmen of Eep. It said that they keep a hoard of the stuff in each of their temples. That's such a silly quest. That was not refreshing. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and reload. Let's not drink from that then. The Destroyer. There we go. So we sold a bunch of fruit. Oh, we can get expert chain here. Expert staff. Expert water magic. Wandering mage. Okay, so we're in the right place, I think, for that. Expert repair item. Are we able to do expert repair item? Yes. So we will be able to repair our gear at some point. Okay.
Make yourself at home.
So, time for some Mage, I guess. Time to crash the game, I suppose. Okay. Let's try this again. Actually, do I want to do that? Okay, I'm actually going to do some swapping, so we're gonna make myself big. Why is camera only? Okay, I did not actually set up that scene correctly. Oh well. Let's see here. So we can go to wherever I put this. Sorry about this. I'm basically fixing a couple problems at once. So the first thing is we need to change this file and rename it to something else. So we're looking for we're calling the file the same thing, only we're using Roman numerals instead of normal numerals. And let's see here. And the other thing that I need to do was what? I needed to do something else. Ah, yes, I need to go into the ini. So in the ini file, we can change let's see, mouse look. I see mouse look border, but I don't see a binary on here. For turning off mouse look. Is it longer or shorter than Might Magic 6? That's a good question. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't have any recollection whatsoever of the relative length of this one. Let's see. So okay, I'm not seeing an option for this, so we'll go ahead and just bring us back to the desktop. Load this up, but the sound should be fixed at the very least. And I don't know. Oh, I'm an idiot. I covered up the chat with my finger and then... There we go. There could be more than one innie, that is true. Okay, I actually do find this frustrating enough that I will look and see if there's another innie file in here. No, I don't see another one. Unless it's buried in another folder. It's not in here. I actually don't know why I hit that. I didn't need to. Oh, god damn it, I did again. I just hit the chat again. Sorry. Click on this so I can actually see the chat while I'm playing. Sorry about that. Okay, so technical difficulties. A little bit. Hopefully this fixes some of the problems though. And we can go to this.
Make yourself at home.
And play. Oh, that is really good actually. So we started off strong. We will go ahead and use Elven Recruits. And I'm gonna go ahead and use an Earthquake because it doesn't hurt me any. And we are going to go ahead and just we're not gonna do that actually. Let's do the first one. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to use that even though it's very cheap. And I don't want to use this, but we're just going to use copy attack now. And let's see here. I'm going to try to stockpile recruits for now. And that is cool. If my tower is greater than the enemy wall. This is a really cool ability, but I'm not going to be able to use it for its full effect. So since we start out with such a huge wall, there's really not much reason to try to do like a lot of damage to the enemy walls. So we are going to be trying to pump our tower up We don't have... great magic stuff. I don't want to use crumblestone. Moves off of it. Troll trainer. So is the troll trainer a person who trains trolls, or is it a troll that trains people? Or other trolls? Oh! Dragon's Heart. I'll use parody. I actually can do this now. I'm not going to yet, but I can directly damage their thing. Players with lowest wall are -1 dungeon and 2 damage tower. Oh, fuck. That's cool. Zap. I wonder why I lose recruits. It's like, what is my apprentice doing to the recruits over there? I'm a little concerned. Yeah. I don't know. I'll try to find that information later, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Let's see. Do I actually want to use a succubus? Not except as a last resort. I don't think. So, did I get 5 gems? I don't. That's not a great deal. Great Wall isn't that great a deal right now. The advantage of the Great Wall, I guess, is that it keeps me ahead of the enemy wall. Yeah, drop this. So I have 28 damage on the field right now. I'm just gonna drop this. I think it's silly to waste my recruits. 8 damage, 3 damage. So this Berserker is basically like the goblins. No, people were... I was asking people earlier about it too, and nobody seemed to be able to find it. So it's going to require somewhat more advanced Google food than your standard stuff. And it did exactly it. Oh, that is...
Make yourself at home.
That is harsh. I'm like, okay, well, I have all these things to do damage to their tower, so I'll try to do that, and nope. Nope. So, plus 8 tower, plus 1 dungeon. Card do I want to discard? I need dwarves, that's silly. Okay, Dwarven Miners is good. Do not need Spizzer. We do need normal miners. Let's see. So we got +1 dungeon. This is actually one of the rare occasions where you actually might be able to DPS them down because they start out with such weak economy stats. But I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't want to throw any of this away, so we'll just use the Goblin Archers. It's just a little 3 damage hit into their tower. That is something that I want. What do we want to do here? I'm actually going to drop Collapse. Collapse is really good if the enemy has Craptacular. That was such a bad move on their part. The deep shit here. I'm not getting any. There we go. There we go. So we have 6 wall now. And there we go. We can get Sanctuary up. This is rough. Okay, so. Get rid of Corrosive Cloud. Okay, we got focus designs up. Get a troll trainer up. Well, that makes me happy. He just discarded plus 20 wall. And if I wanted, I could do a brick shortage. Just gonna toss my roll for now. I'll use this. Let's just get rid of this because I'm never going to need that. Then we can. Ooh, we could do a power burn if we wanted to drop our tower. We do not. I don't need copying the tech. Just plop a Mondo wall. That is crazy good. Okay, my tower is now greater than the enemy wall, which doesn't help us any because we don't have the thing. Okay, never mind. But this Pegasus Rider is huge. That is such a massive card. Okay, we just won. We got our recruits. Oh, shoot, And oh no, I don't think I can get spirit magic expertise here. So we are ready to continue, I suppose. Oh no, we're not. We need to do one more thing. So we don't really have any miscellaneous skills that we can learn. I guess we can learn. We can learn alchemy, right? Actually, maybe I should pick up alchemy. So, if she can get expert alchemy, then I can make hardened item potions. And if I can get hardened item potions, then I don't actually need to give a crap about the repair item skill, because I just... Did I get the artifact?
Welcome.
What artifact?
Welcome.
Let's see. Lose 3 recruits. Economy! We are not going to lose recruits right now. You know, we will lose recruits right now because I don't have anything else to do. I have a lot of raw, like, damage that I can be dealing right now if I wanted. But I only need to reach 50, so I should probably... Oh my goodness. Oh, and I just got the parody! Oh! Oh. That is so beautiful. Oh, that's gotta be terrible. Oh. Actually, this is... I have kill damage now. So, we're gonna get rid of the Moody Goblins. We don't need them. And we are going to... Actually, I have kill damage just from Lightning Shard and Discord, so we're just use Lightning Shard, then we use Discord. Boom. Done. Okay. Oh, no, I haven't actually done any fighting yet. What was I doing? We are going to... The Polished Shield, yes.
We can outfit you.
Yeah, okay, so we now have access to Chain.
We can outfit you.
Do we want to just... There we go. So, unfortunately, we do not seem...
We can outfit you.
to have access to anything super interesting right now in terms of spells.
Sure, we got spells.
Anything here I need? Yeah, no. Okay, so...
It will serve.
I just mean I haven't actually left the town yet. Let's see. We got... I think... Set. We are set. And we are going to go and punch things. It's gonna be pretty sexy too. Okay, there's a chest here. I haven't opened it, I don't think.
I can't open it.
I cannot open it, because that's the Arco Mage chest. So we've got the Quick Tongue Estate here. We have this estate here. And we're going to pop up north to here, I guess. That was weird.
scratch.
Shit. Nope. You can do it, Soria. I believe in you. Yeah. Kill those horses. Kill them dead. That is a lot of horses. Oh god. So, the fact that regen is so, like, weak here is... it's gonna cause problems for me. So, hopefully I do have the ability to, there. I feel like this is not gonna
I've never seen one.
And I just get hit stunned into non-existence. Okay, this is really rough. Oh man. Oh man, this is rough. I don't know how this is gonna go. Because yeah, the regen spell is not combat healing at all. It's like 2 HP per 5 minutes, something silly like that. So that's not gonna keep me alive even through relatively small amounts of damage. And I don't really have enough AC right now to...
Scratch.
Oh boy. Yep, this is gonna be rough. Oh, this is gonna be so rough. Okay, so we're now in, like, actual... Like, that is such a grotesque image. Oh my goodness. Things are gonna get rough from here on out. Okay, let's try a bless.
Scratch.
This is gonna be so painful. And this is never gonna stop being painful. Like, I guess it's gonna stop being painful when I get a vampiric weapon. Or something similar. So until I get a vampiric weapon, I am in deep trouble. But we'll find out. So there's apparently a tree that has an artifact over here, so let's see if I get exploded by the tree. And yikes. Oh great, they have resistance to physical. So.
A scratch.
Oh, it does
Look out.
explode on me.
I don't know.
So we just got some leather armor off of that tree. I'm gonna check it again, just to be sure that
I don't know.
it's got a staff as well, and we're good.
You'll...
No! God damn it. Life is sad. Okay, okay, so we should... Let's see. It should be okay. So we took some damage there, but nothing too major. Let's see. Key with a tree with a capital
out.
T.
I don't know.
And we're running away. And hopefully we'll be able to actually get away. Yeah, they're not actually moving that fast. I was expecting them to be chasing me much more aggressively than that. So we are going to go identify this stuff that we just picked up and see what it is. It might give us an okay chance of success, or it might be trash, but I don't think it's trash. I think this looks pretty fancy. Pretty fancy. Where is Armor Guild? The armor shop is here.
We can outfit you.
So let's identify this. This is the last stage cuirass. So that is 80 personality, 70 intellect. It's not super stellar, but okay, so this has plus 19 AC on it, so that's useful. The weakness against mind and spirit magic is a little concerning. A little bit concerning. But the 80 personality does increase our maximum SP by
I don't know.
a lot. So that's good at least. So the max SP increase will help us to be able to make our way through, at least for these early stages. And the AC increase should be pretty helpful as well. So that is good. That is good. East Gold, East Gold. And that does mean that we're probably not going to be equipping anything that's chain anytime soon. So we don't need to increase our chain skill. So what do we want to do here? We've got mind magic. So we're going to increase our mace skill a little more just because it's, I think it's a reasonably valuable thing to invest into. So yeah, we can actually get up to mastery for for these skills, so I should pay attention to that. Let's see. Rock, Senora. Rockin' all the time. Okay, so we have a quest to take out this entire
I've never
pack.
seen one.
They hit hard. So they have such cute noises. Let's see. We are going to, I guess, cast Bless at some point. Ooh. Lumps of ore. So let's grab the lumps of ore. They're just lying around. And we're going to try to split this pack a little bit. They have a longer range than I thought they would. Oh god. I'm getting flanked.
You'll...
I'm dead. They came up the hill. There's more of them. There's more of them down there. Okay. Can I deal with these guys that are here? Contest of speed. I win! Haha! Okay, so trace body magic somewhere. Okay, so.
A scratch.
Whoa, jeez. Yep. Yeah, we're all fine. Everything is fine. No problem. Save the game. And we got... Okay, so... The yearlings only take 2 hits, but the yearlings are definitely going to be the weakest. So, how do I want to handle it? I know, this is rough. This is really rough. I feel like...
I took your worst.
I feel like doing this without ranged weapons is really...
I took your worst.
I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to check the... I'm going to check the vendors. Because with the current setup that I've got right now, there's just no way in hell that I'm going to be able to do too much of this stuff. And I think that I'm going to allow myself to use items that I buy off of stores, because when you go and look into the store, there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of enchantments that become available to you that you would normally have to wait an extremely long time before you run into them naturally. Just because it's RNG based, it just gives you extra chances to find what you're looking for.
The finest potions available.
Let's take a look. Can I get alchemy up to expert? Yes. So I can make compound potions with this character. The fact that I can make compound potions with this character is a big deal, because it means that I can make harden item. If I can make harden item potions, then
We can outfit
that's
you.
good. So let's take a look here. So we have nothing terribly interesting there. This
King of the big spenders.
Cretin.
I think I might need... Hey, this month's bounty is... This month's bounty is a centaur, which is something that I can do. Can I actually just... Because I already killed one. Alright, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to take out one of those centaurs. Do I? Oh, I don't have regen active anymore. I'm a dope. What regen do I have? So the other thing that I have to actually look at is the relative mana efficiency of regen. That's true, but I killed the first centaur again, I think. I think that I've saved it since killing the first centaur, because I was injured on my save file, so I think that was from killing the one that was over here. Yeah, because, see, this one isn't here anymore, so I have to kill another one because I didn't get the bounty before I killed it. So, let's see here.
I've never seen one.
So we need to find...
I've never seen one.
One of the weakest ones that I can find.
scratch.
That's so painful. The hit stuns are going to be really, really nasty. Because with only one character, every time an enemy hits you, you just have a massive delay before you can actually do anything. This is going to be really rough. So if there's like groups of enemies, I'm in for some serious hurt. So this thing is rotating around that direction.
Scratch.
Okay. Thought that was gonna kill it. Okay, we killed it. Yeah, archers are a little rough because of the fact that their projectiles move reasonably fast. But yeah, this is gonna be painful. Like, as runs go, because of the changes to regen in particular, if I had the old school regen, I think that it would be reasonably a reasonably simple run, but with a regen that's this slow, I'm actually not even sure. So if we've got 2 HP regen per 5 minutes, that means that we regenerate per hour 24 HP per hour. 24 HP per hour gives us, after 6 hours, 128. 128. This is... So at the skill level that I have right now, I think with my current skill level, the regen spell is still more mana efficient, but it's very, very small regen. So I don't think there's a black potion quest here, because I think I would have seen it, but I could be easily be wrong. I might have missed it. Okay, so we have not a lot that I can do. Okay, we're gonna try some of these wolves again. We can. Yeah, me and the wolf are just like failing to hit each other.
Too easy.
Okay, let's save the game. Yeah, Might Magic 7 regen was definitely out of control, but to be fair, they didn't change anything about vampiric weapons, and vampiric weapons are the most powerful thing in any Might Magic game. So, like, the regen spell is trash compared to just vampiric regen on a weapon.
You'll pay for that.
Too easy.
Even a relatively weak weapon with vampiric regen will dramatically outpace the amount of regen that you get out of the regen spell. On a, you know, decent level. Well, they're not actually that rare. It's a if you're light, sure, but if you have a lich in your party, then you can just cast it as a, like, not even an expert level spell. So
Pay for that.
So that's the thing, is that a lich has access to putting vampiric on every weapon that all of your knights have. So yeah, Might Magic 6 doesn't have the vampiric weapon spell. But the vampiric weapon spell really is a big deal. The vampiric weapon spell on its own is enough to justify making a dark side party and feeling like, unless you're planning on doing some serious like grinding for weapons, that you will actually be on par or better than a similar light magic party, just because of the fact that you will have vampiric on every single character the second that you get to your the second that you finish the breeding bit. You don't even need to invest in any skills to get it done. It's just if you have a cleric or you have a thingamabobber, a lich.
Too easy.
And I think you do have to be the I think you do have to be like a third tier thinger to get access to those. So there is that.
Took your worst.
Nope. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here. Yep. Okay, there's a lot of them here.
Took your worst.
Okay, I'm just gonna reload. Oh, I don't have Bless active. Well, that's a problem. Okay.
Too easy. You'll pay for that. You'll
I'm actually gonna check something. Yeah, vampiric weapon is still a spell in this. So yeah, no. There's absolutely no like comparison, and it's yeah. Like it's one thing to say that like Grandmaster level regen was completely out of control. The amount of regen that you get off of that spell is really, really good. It's actually high enough that it could conceivably, if you're not in combat continuously, compare in terms of healing to just having a vampiric weapon. So the vampiric weapon spell, which is, you know, a dark magic spell. But unless you had Grand Mastery, it wasn't very good. It was, the amount of healing that you got off of just regen was, like, you guys saw that even with, like, master level regen, mid-level dungeons just do way too much damage to handle. Like, you can't keep up with the amount of damage that's coming out for mid-level dungeons with just 15 HP every, like, 5 minutes of game time. It's just not very much. And as your characters end up with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of HP, it's like, it's not that meaningful. Whereas vampiric weapons just get continuously better and better and better. So you do reach a point eventually where it's like, well, I could equip a weapon that I'm good with, or I could equip a vampiric weapon that will just make me a god. So that's why my rogue was equipped with a mace. It's just because equipping the rogue with a vampiric mace is better than equipping them with anything else. So yeah, I do. The key is that while I do think that the higher tier, the highest tier at the very least, and you know, maybe mastery was like accessible early enough
You'll pay for that.
that it might have been a little bit too good, right? Just because of how early you can get it. But I would say that having a regen spell where the Grandmaster version was the 15 that you got from the previous one
Took your
is
worst.
a much better middle ground than having Grand Mastery give you 4 HP regen. Which is like, I have, if thinking about the other party, right, like, with, at that point, using like standard cure spells is actually probably going to be more mana efficient. Not ignoring completely the fact that like the actual throughput is virtually non-existent, but just the mana efficiency values for healing at that point are like, well, yeah, just a standard heal spell might actually be more mana efficient, which is definitely not what you want. You don't want the regen spell to be so bad that the mana efficiency is something that you're actually calculating. You should not have to calculate the mana efficiency of something like that, especially when it's that long a duration. But like, let's see, it's like over the course of, like, let's see. So let's assume that I had Grandmaster level regen on me right now. It would take over an hour of game time for me to actually regenerate back up to full life at Grandmaster regen on a level 8 Cleric. That is really oppressively bad. Like, it's really, really weak. It's the kind of spell that you would never bother to cast unless you're doing some really weird solo run like I'm doing, where you have a bunch of these restrictions in place and you're like, okay, well, I need to maximize my mana efficiency and things like that. Like, you would never do it unless you needed to get the absolute most out of every single point of SP, because it's just too weak. It takes too long for it to actually do anything at all. Even again at like Grandmaster level.
You'll pay for that.
your worst.
Okay, so what am I doing? But one thing that they did do that is a good thing is that the regen spell, the regen skill, and regen items all stack with each other. That is good. That I think is a big deal. That they finally got regen to stack in some capacity. I'm gonna go ahead and pop in here and see if there's anything that I can handle in
Let's
here.
go in.
That's gonna be
I took your worst.
I'm not gonna be able to handle anything in here, am I? Oh. No, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to clear this initial thingamabobber. Doing a solo run, I might actually need to be substantially more cheesy than I'm entirely willing to get. I think I'm going to have to do some research on this. It's already 3 o'clock. I need to get some food. I'm going to do some research on a variety of things regarding this game to try and figure out a viable strategy that's going to allow me to sort of successfully get a solo run done of this. And I do want to do it because someone did specifically request it, so I want to be able to do it. But I'm gonna need to figure out how I want to handle it. I don't think I'm gonna be doing. I don't think I can kill just everything. I don't think I can just do it. I think I'm gonna need to play it much more. Well, there's a few options on the table. One of the options that's on the table is because I'm still trying to just sit around in one town and clear stuff. I do not have expert spirit magic, which makes a huge difference. I don't have a variety of things that I could have right now. If I were to just sort of go meandering through and get basically doing the things that are the easiest thing to do at the beginning of the game rather than doing the things that are like following the plot order. So I think I'm gonna take a break for now, and then hopefully next time I will be able to have a better idea of how I want this to go. This is not going to be a run that I'm able to just run around fighting every enemy and doing stuff like that. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure streaming for you today. I really want to figure out how to get this run to work, and we'll see what restrictions I end up getting rid of and how I end up doing this as a solo run. So see you later, folks.